Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, they're not?
No, that weekend they are in Arizona. They are in town.
Because she was like, oh, she was like, we're going to talk to her.
But that's Mexican. That's a very Mexican.
It's next weekend.
Let's cheer.
That sounds
Gonna have. Yeah. That's Mexican. They do. But it's a very nice business. Oh, good. Good. Excellent.
That sounds good.
So we're thinking sorry.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
I was first thinking not going to Kansas Fair. End of August, we were going to Alaska.
Right.
And the 7th, 17th.
Oh, yeah.
You said lucky.
Yeah. Well, whatever you do, don't take one of those airplane flights.
No, we're taking it.
Oh. Yeah, did you hear that? No, there were 2 incidents of planes crashing.
We're taking the helicopter to
Oh,
the
okay,
airport
sure.
and then taking the dogs to the right.
Wait, so you know how like that?
Actually, I think we're going down. It's actually quite a short day. Then this is I'm trying to.
That'd be fun. Yeah.
To get that means
Yeah.
So, I mean, we've sort of picked, we picked a few different excursions. I mean, we have a couple of each city. Then we've got some places where we just will go and explore.
walk around, kitschy and stuff. When
Yeah, 2 days of August.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 10 days. Three days on shore and a week.
So I fly to I go from Fairbanks to Denali. And do the air passage to
Sit right here. They're gonna drag us.
I know, I feel bad.
You're aware of it.
We were gonna go now. We just, oh, interesting. But I'm gonna go thinking of.
Oh, yeah. And then, once you learn do it, then you can tell me
Yeah.
whether I
But
can
we've
do it.
always said, it's.
Yeah, I don't know why the river cruise is okay. Because they're shorter boats.
It's a GLA.
Well, ours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are all. Yeah, we're not bottles.
Yeah. No, with her
I have a lot
that's probably what we need for her to feel like she's buried underneath.
So do you want me to not mention
Yeah.
it? That was kind of
But I still think it's just better. And they're all ones that tons of those.
But anyway, that's what the guy said about it.
And there's lots of different.
Yeah.
Right,
I
right,
guess
right.
when you hear
Had a
the
bad year. Yeah. Yeah. They had a bad year. But I think that's a Yeah.
I'm gonna tell Ian, hey,
Big
They were the
ship.
ones up in Norway.
In Norway, there was a huge storm and it showed
Yeah.
ships going over, windows breaking.
Engine room was going.
Yeah, and so they couldn't
So
get
they're powerless in the
Yeah.
storm.
Okay, that would probably freak me
Yeah,
out.
way out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, so Viking had 2 incidences
Yeah.
in a row, you know.
nice.
Traditional everybody.
I've never heard of them having
They were
problems.
the Norwegian cruisers.
Yeah, in the, you know,
I like this
so.
guy.
He still wants to see Archie.
Dude, but that would not be in the summer. That would have to be.
That has to be in the winter.
Like, is it? Ice? Oh, yeah. These guys can't,
About Ryan.
So, yeah.
That's okay.
August.
I spent Finland in January. Trondheim, Norway, January.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah.
question.
Trying to.
I think. Would you rather be known
Matt's wife?
as
Or
This guy's a comedian as well. Yeah. Well, he's actually, his wife is going to step out here. And I was talking to him.
I've been a mother
He's going to go down to the bottom.
because I've been a mother for longer than life. But
He's not going to be here.
everybody? There's a lot of you
Everybody-
identify yourself.
yeah, yeah. You know, it's interesting because, yeah, I'm mother for kids. When people ask me like at church.
I'm ready to go.
I will say I'm a teacher, I'm a drama director, and I still act. Because that to me is more about me.
We have to watch it.
Even though I'm a mother, but most people are mothers or grandmothers.
Well, exactly.
What sets
So,
me
you
up.
do you define yourself more as a grandmother than a mother?
Right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And you want to be.
But what sets me apart from another woman is what my mother is compared to another woman because most women but as far as
So what does he do?
ranking in order of what is
The
most important.
thing got his glass.
Oh, wow. He's got it going on.
He's got his own.
Oh, that's funny. Uh-oh, he is a person at your front door.
And I include grandmothering and mothering because I think it's grandmother
Right.
Yeah.
He's not.
Well,
And actually,
how do you, so,
in the English.
Yeah, absolutely not.
so how do you identify you?
I was just trying to see if.
Well, when people say, what did you do? You never say
And it's been 20 minutes. You ready to go?
I'm a retired, science teacher. I have 2 kids. We had this discussion with Jeff.
Really?
It was in a game we were playing. Remember that? We were playing this one game and it talked about, do you think that to be a good parent, you have to dedicate 100%?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah, and Ted said, absolutely not. I am the sole breadwinner, and I provide for my family, but Elizabeth is the.
Oh my God. I called my mom. I called my mom.
Breadwinner, caregiver.
My mom.
What happens in a
Is she coming?
I think it's still.
It's a done
I
deal.
say that, but so I look at him and
Friday night.
I don't think it makes sense. And they go out there and but
Okay, and even.
you know, pretty much 3 weeks out of the month. He's gone at least 3 nights a week. So, but he, I mean, he's a good dad. But he talks to them a couple times a year. And the thing about now, you know, he has nice chats with them. He talks to them. I mean, we catch up on the phone. He talks to them before they go to school. He talks to them at the end of the day. And he's much more involved with them than his dad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We always had steak on Friday nights. But, and that's interesting because we're like Canada house.
Yeah.
Kristen is very ambitious.
Do you think they'll have?
Oh, yeah, we're already talking about what they need.
The man, yeah.
And I don't think they're being talked about, I just see so there's a lot here. Hands-on. This sounds stupid, but that's what I have to want.
Yeah.
He's the one that gets our, he's the one that takes forever. He's the one that walks through the
She's the one that wanted to go.
Yeah.
I always said, whenever I see that
Brennan loves dogs and he wanted to. He's much more. And he's much more determined. He's on a potty trainer. He's so he works hard.
Yeah.
And I just think he's so much more. Goodness gracious. Okay, go ahead, put it behind the boy.
No. I know, because we're gonna be taking care of the guy like 40 and get back on our trip. Yeah. Because Monica's going to Chicago. She said,
Check.
oh, really?
Try to open it that way.
Damn contraptions. Modern doors. It's modern doors.
You know, she feeds during the night where she just feeds her and she drinks their
Right.
and stuff like that. And she said, it doesn't so she said, I'm going to help him because he has to spend one night by himself with the kids before he gets there. But I don't know, she's going to I don't know anything about doing feeds. Did you ever do her?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you play what you They just
Yeah. They never told us
our
that.
reflexes to. I used to do that.
So did I. But we'll see it.
Yeah.
And even because that's when I moved.
Right.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, he was.
I don't know, but like,
Yeah.
with the way like how when like your flight schedule comes out, I would try honestly.
Oh, you just wanted to act like
that's right.
It would have been like 8.5, 9
But like she's
Charlie.
Elizabeth was like,
I know. I remember that.
How's it going, everybody? I'm BK Sherrod. Welcome, everybody, to Front Range Brewing. First, let's give it up to the lovely bartenders. Going there. And give it up to yourselves for coming out tonight on a Friday night. an unusual night to go out. I know. And I got some stuff right here. Are you guys interested in my money-making plan?
Absolutely.
Nice. So we got some nice stuff. You like potato chips, right? Yeah? Potato chips?
Love
Nut and amaranth clusters? Yeah. Amaranth is my cousin's name. Yeah. But how's it going, guys? So welcome to the Three Mandys live podcast taping. Yeah. You guys just got lucky, just like being here on the night that we're doing this, you know? It's awesome, it's awesome. You know, there's always cool stuff going on in Colorado. But first, you guys get to hear some of my comedy before you hear the funny antics of the Mandys, guys. So yeah, so I go to school out in Boulder, and a lot of times people in Boulder will ask me, was it hard growing up in America as an Indian person? And I tell them no, but it was hard growing up in America as a not smart Indian person like me.
Yeah.
Because being a not smart Indian person is a lot like being an iPod Touch. Because just like the iPhone and the iPod Touch, I physically look like I should be able to do more stuff than I can actually do. And it's not like, I think some of my unintelligence comes from like lack of experience, you know? Like I was at the climbing gym the other day and someone had their kid in one of those, the kid carriers, the children's carrier. I still don't know what it's called, but I called it a kennel. And its owners weren't too happy about that. And they were less happy when I asked if it was a rescue. I just don't know, like, the words, you know, the vernacular. And I think it's just because, like, I don't have a lot of experience with kids. I don't know if I want kids. I use spermicidal condoms and I pull out, and I have a panic attack for 9 months. And I realized the only reason I'm this scared is because girls can get pregnant with human babies. And I thought about it. And I was like, you know, if girls could get pregnant with puppies, things would be a lot different. If girls could get pregnant with puppies, I would leave a trail of chocolate lab mixes all across America. And Sarah McLachlan would notice and have to make a sad commercial about all my puppies. In the arms of an angel. Only 10 cents a month. You can help save Shroud's puppies. But like I said earlier, I go to school out in Boulder, and Boulder's getting out of control, you know? Because people there will say stuff like, don't appropriate people's cultures, but they'll also say stuff like, namaste. Like they came up with namaste. And they might have, because I've never had an Indian person say namaste to me. So like maybe they said it enough times, they're like, you can keep that. We don't want that anymore. I was telling my dad the other day, I was like, you know, it really bothers me when people do that, you know? And he's like, why? That's just like saying ni hao to an Asian person. Or like saying hola to a Latino person. And I'm like, yeah, it is just like that. Which is why it's not okay. I actually had a guy on the streets of Boulder come up to me and go, namaste, brother. And I look at him just like, well, hello there! Because if we're going to guess how the other person talks by how they look, you know?
Right?
Yeah. But it's also like, I don't want to just relate with people just because I'm Indian, you know? You know who really likes to do that is Indian people. I remember I was sitting in my class in community college, and an Indian guy walked in the room, and my first thought was, he's going to sit next to me. And then he does. And then I knew what was coming next. It's every single time. And I just knew, I'm just like, just ask me, man, just ask. I know you're going to ask. And he says, yo, bro, where are you from? I can't do a good Indian accent. So he says, yo, bro, where are you from? And I know what he wants, because it's always the same thing. He'll say, where am I from? I'm from New Jersey. That's where I was born. And then he'll be like, no, where are your parents from? And then I'm like, India. And he's just like, aha! I knew it! But this time I wasn't doing it. I was tired of it by this point, you know? So this time he says, yo, bro, where are you from? And I say, I'm from Iceland. He said, no, bro, where are your parents from? Iceland. No, bro, where are your ancestors from? Iceland, dog! Hinga-dinga-durgan IKEA. Because then he can't be like, you don't look like you're from Iceland, because that's racist. And then I've won. You know? But so while I was at school at CU, I remember I had a class, and it was an English class. You write papers about stuff, do research. And everybody in my class was doing projects on how racist everything was. And it really bummed me out. Because I don't really think everything's that racist, you know? And a statistic that someone threw out is what particularly bothered me. But first, my project, I did it just to upset my whole class. So it's a class in Boulder. So I decided to do a project on how bad music festivals are for the environment. And the best thing about that study is that while I did all that research, there's not a lot of research out there. Because people who like music festivals also love the environment. So they don't want to blow the whistle on themselves, you know? And the best part about all that is that now I'm the leading scientist in that study. Because I did all the research, I tied the loose ends. My apartment looks like Law and Order with those, you know, pictures and the arrows and stuff. But so, I remember someone threw out a statistic that really bothered me. She said, 83% of national parks employees are white. How fucked up is that? And I don't know about you guys. I wasn't shocked by that statistic at all. And it's not because I think like national parks people are like, brown people, not in our forests. Which if they did think that, there's still brown people that live in the forest, you know? They're still there. They haven't made it here yet. But I think it's just white people like to hike, man, and be outside. That's okay. Brown people just got domesticated. We haven't been inside for that long. I still gotta finish Game of Thrones. I'm not ready to go outside yet. But, you know, I'm dating now, or trying to date. I don't know what you call it. Whatever it is when you're trying to find a person online, you know? I'm doing that again. Yeah. Ah, man. Yeah, man, I feel super patronized. But it's okay. I still have my pride sometimes. And yeah, so with online dating, do you guys remember Plenty of Fish at all? Anyone been on that dating app? Yeah. Yeah. No? Yeah, but Plenty of Fish is an app you don't have to like match with anybody. You can just like message whoever. And so, for someone like me who's been described as hot for an Indian guy, which at first I was upset about, but I was like, you know, there's a lot of Indian people. So if I'm at the top of that list, I'm in the top 5% of men, you know? I don't know if that statistic is true, but it helps me sleep at night. And, you know, so I was on Plenty of Fish, and I messaged like 100 girls. 3 responded, and 2 of them were porn bots, and they were a lot nicer than the other person who messaged me. So this other woman, she messaged me, and she says, hey, didn't you read my profile? I said no sand N-words. Yeah. But then I thought about it, and I was like, you know, I didn't read her profile. So that's kind of on me, you know? But I was curious. I was just like, how did her profile say this, you know? Was it just like, no sand N-words, and that's it, you know? But no, I read it, and it says, I love hiking and adventure. Tacos and pizza are bae. I love The Walking Dead. No sand N-words. I love Harry Potter and The Office. And I remember reading all that and I got upset and I was like, man, you still watch The Walking Dead? Because that's a deal breaker to me, you know? But my parents, when I was in high school, this is a true story, tried to arrange my marriage, which is cool.
Wow.
Yeah, I think it's because, like, they made so many mistakes with me and ruined me as a person growing up that they're like, he's not gonna be able to find someone by himself. So the least we can do is set him up with someone, you know? Like all that anxiety, who wants that? I'm still single, by the way. So they took me to some family's house in India, and we leave the family's house, and my mom's just like, so, what'd you think of Niranjana? And I'm like, she's fine, I guess. Why? My mom says, you're gonna marry her one day. And I was shocked. I was like, oh, dude, that's my second cousin. Is that why I'm an idiot? Are you and Dad cousins? But, yeah, that was my one shot at an Indian person, guys, for dating. I've never dated an Indian person before. And so recently I was on Bumble and I actually matched with one. And I was excited because I was like, oh man, this has never happened before. But then I got kind of nervous because I'm like, I've never been with an Indian person before. I don't know what to expect. So I thought I could get prepared by trying to watch a bunch of Indian porn. But I couldn't get through all the song and dance numbers. All right, guys, that's my time for comedy. I'm BK Sherrod. I appreciate you guys. You guys are in store for a really fun night. We got like a great podcast coming up. But the question of the night, it's not what will happen, but it's who are the three Mandys? That's something I personally would like to know. Would you guys like to know? Yes! Yeah, let's hear it. Come on, guys, give it up. Come on. Who wants to hear about the Mandys? All right, guys, with no further ado, I'm going to start bringing out these lovely people. And first of all, here is a song. Yeah. All right, guys, your roster tonight of the three Mandys. The first Mandy is the Basic Mandy, also known as Ryan Bonnell. Ryan's hobbies include making leather top hats for dogs.
Mostly poodles.
He also watches way too much anime that it made me uncomfortable. And I watch a lot of anime. Alright guys, that's the Basic Mandy. Your next Mandy, you might not be able to see him because he's fast. That's why we call him the Lightning Mandy. Woo! Look at that speed. Also known as Carl Beacon. Woo! Carl used to run marathons. He was an all-time Ironman 5 times. Yeah. Carl is also a blacksmith. He likes to make swords. Give it up for Carl! Alright, guys. And the three Mandys could not exist if it were not for this Mandy. Every Mandy has an origin story, and this is the one. Give it up for the Mandy Mandy! Woo! The Mandy Mandy has never been vaccinated, but don't worry, folks. She is protected by the power of essential oils and crystals and moonlight. So fuck vaccines. Give it up for the Mandy Mandy, everybody. Alright guys, and we are about to start.
Hey, thank you guys for coming.
Hi guys, welcome to the three
gosh.
Mandys.
We've never done this with this many people staring at us. I'm so excited, I can't even handle it.
It's usually just us in a basement yelling at Carl, everyone.
Yeah, we're usually just alone with each other, staring into each other's eyes.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yes, it is beautiful.
Yeah.
It's amazing. We also have these lovely products up here, brandless, if anyone's ever heard of it. And the only way we get credit for it is if you go on our website and click our link, because we don't have a website yet.
Yeah. But the link is in the description below, especially for you online viewers. Any of you guys here live in studio, just take a picture of the little link that we got there, go home, find a little bit more about Brandless. But we're going to give you a little information today, guys. Mm-hmm. The Brandless products are made to make lives better and brought to life by a team with integrity, honesty, and purpose. We listen closely to you, our community,
and are
constantly adding new items and categories to serve you better.
We do
Do
thorough
the
research,
product
testing, and testing to ensure that everything we offer meets
the top shelf standards.
Amen.
All hail Brainless.
Oh my gosh, Mandys reads so good.
We're so good at rating you guys.
Murdering this.
Yes.
This is great. I was worried and now I'm not.
No, not concerned anymore. Good.
I'm a lot more literate than I thought I would be.
No. We were way more in sync than I expected too.
Killing that. There's like vowels and consonants.
It was beautiful, you guys.
Nuts.
Not a single letter escapes us, the Mandys.
No letter is safe.
A to Z, I see you.
It's amazing.
That being said, too, not only do we want to thank Brainless for sponsoring our podcast, we want to thank Front Range Brewing Company for having us tonight, everybody.
Yay.
Holy cow.
Absolutely.
Did you guys know next weekend is their 6-year anniversary? 6 years.
The longest running brewing company in Lafayette.
Absolutely.
And you guys are here drinking award-winning beers.
Award-winning.
Congratulations, guys.
Oh my gosh, you're so lucky. I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Put up with us for the beer. That's
Right.
it.
I know, guys.
Yeah.
I know. Just keep drinking. We'll be funny. I swear. I'm gonna keep doing it too.
Yeah. Cheers. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers. Yes.
Hey.
We're all wearing real pants and drinking on a Friday. Everyone's my favorite. I can't go straight to making out with the audience.
No, it's just yet. No. We got to give this at least
Not the whole audience.
half a saison later. You can do that.
Okay.
You gotta
Wait.
start with the eldest.
With the
And then
eldest.
go- Yeah.
Which of you are the oldest?
Okay.
We're gonna work our way down.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have so much
Oh,
making
man.
out to do. I'm so glad my husband's not here.
Don't worry, it'll get better as you go down.
Right. My husband's huge too. Oof. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. He's a little guy. He's nobody. It's fine. And stop flirting the audience. I'm sorry.
By the way, I also want to thank BK Sherrod for his beautiful opening set, everybody.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, Sherrod is the fourth Mandy. He is the slutty Mandy.
Poor
everybody.
Mandy.
Slutty.
Yeah. You thought Mandy was gonna make out with everyone.
Yeah, this
I
one.
don't know what this guy
Getting
does.
dirty.
It's pretty rough.
Hey.
Mitch Jones.
Mitch
Mitch
Jones,
Jones, everybody! We're just gonna keep getting applause breaks for everyone.
Jones.
That's how this
Not on the
podcast works, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that being said, look at some of these brandless products, you guys. We have some amazing products.
Yes.
All for like $3.
This one, personally, this is the tropical fruit blend.
Yeah.
And it's really good, but it's not enough.
No.
I eat like 4 of them.
No.
Yeah. There's like, they're so good though. And like, there's nothing in them. There's no GMOs, you know? It's all good stuff. And you can take it hiking. You can wear it as clothing. You know, like cover yourself in soup. There's a soup right here.
You guys, yeah. I prefer
Creamy.
popcorn
I do too.
underwear myself.
Well, some
Yeah.
people like lingerie. I like soup.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And it's in recyclable packaging. You can feel
Put
good.
edible lingerie in soup.
What, like the fruity ones?
Yeah.
I prefer those on steak.
Okay.
People are always trying to put like blueberries on steak, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do they do
I
that?
don't know.
Gross.
I don't know either. All right, so we're going to start on some 3 Mandys topics that have
Are
come
we?
up in a lot of our episodes. I kind of want to get the audience's reaction. Does everybody shower every day?
Yeah!
You're an everyday?
All 3 of us, guys.
You're an
None
everyday?
of us have hair. This isn't looking
All
good.
right.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
How many people shower a reasonable amount during the week?
Right, like 2 or 3?
Right?
Yeah.
That's
No.
subjective.
Thank you. Thank
That's
you.
subjective,
Oh,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know when you shower enough. You're an adult.
Like, I don't want to go to Boulder and ask that question. You know?
Yeah. Oh.
Everyone has such strong opinions on
It's not
this.
like under the bridge.
Yeah, we don't want to ask Boulder. That would be a smelly situation. I mean, I shower enough not to be Boulder, though.
I've never noticed you. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Not every day,
You're doing
though.
great.
I'm a busy girl. Can't be doing that every day, you know? Like, and when I get in there, I get in and get out, wash the important stuff and go, you know? Like, just no need to linger, you know?
No, see, you're doing it wrong. You got to go in there with a game plan to take your time. I'm telling you.
Yes.
And again, we're in Colorado, you guys. Smoke a bowl, all right? Go
Take shower beers, man.
Shower beer,
Shower
a
beer.
Coors Light, and an OG Kush, everybody.
What are y'all doing in there?
You are going to come out cleaner on the other side of that 20 minutes. I promise you.
Ooh,
All
it
right,
sounds dirty,
and
though.
out.
It sounds dirty, though.
No, you can't have a nice cry without a shower beer.
Besides a shower,
Yeah.
is literally anywhere else.
Like Front Range Brewing Company.
Have you ever been in like where I live? We have like more than just a bathroom, you know. So there's like other rooms to hang out and drink beer in.
Look at me, the rich guy with other rooms.
Ugh. My
Ooh.
fridge is in there, Carl. It makes my life
Carl.
easier.
I have a kitchen and a living room.
Ugh.
Carl might have a kitchenette. I don't even know what that is. That's how poor I am.
One day, Sherrod.
Someday. You'll get there. Kitchenette. Sherrod's like, I'm working up to a mini fridge.
Yeah.
You know? It's gonna be good. I'm
Smart.
excited for you.
Thanks.
Yeah, I think we should talk about too. I just wanted to go ahead and bring this up. Is anybody familiar with the Erie, Colorado sort of like city pages, Longmont pages, and stuff like that? Does
Like
anybody know anything about
Facebook.
it? No?
Yeah. What's your
Oh my
favorite
gosh.
meme page?
Yeah. What's your favorite meme page?
Oh, it's a
I guess
meme
is what we
page.
should say. Well, basically
That
what
was
they
like
do,
Craigslist.
they argue about like if a storm's coming, they
Uh-huh.
do a banana gauge at the store. And if
What does
there's
that
like
mean?
if there's a least amount of bananas, the storm's going to be really bad because people bought them.
Bananas and yeah.
But if there's a lot amount of bananas, the storm's going to be okay because nobody went after that banana potassium. It's how Erie it does weather.
That's
I
bananas.
didn't know. It is bananas.
The forecast today is 32 bananas.
Right. Well, and the only reason I bring it up.
Celsius.
Yeah.
Celsius.
The
And
only
I thought the
reason
U.S. customary system was hard. Now there's bananas.
It's banana. Yeah, it's all no doubt. No doubt. But the reason I bring it up is because I showed the page to Carl, and Carl lost his mind.
Gentlemen.
I'm a
Gentlemen.
sucker for a
Nice to
good
meet you.
life.
Yeah, there were a lot of old
Rural
memes up
meme.
there. He was doing peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Carl's I call him a grandpa millennial. You know? Because he's a millennial and he's like, oh, that's an old meme. I have to
I appreciate
that
the
one.
classics. I
Yeah.
have an appreciation for vintage memes. That doesn't make me grandpa millennial.
It totally
Yeah.
is your grandpa millennial.
What's your
Oh,
favorite
yeah.
old meme, Carl?
Dude, all your base are belong to us, man.
I like that, yeah. That's a
Thank
classic,
you.
yeah.
Thank you.
See?
That's gotta come back.
Seriously, every time we talk about this, he's like, I remember the first time I shared that meme. You know?
It was 2013.
Right.
It was 2006.
Yeah.
I remember it like it was 2000.
We mailed them to each other. We didn't have internet.
Yeah, I remember I had a carrier pigeon. I just
Yeah,
remember that.
Right. Either you can say that or be like, I'm 27. Everybody knows already. Once you tell your mem knowledge.
I'm about 85. Yeah, you can.
You can gauge.
You can tell how old people are when they say mem.
Yeah, or meme,
Yeah.
or mama, or
Pronounced
mama.
Didn't somebody come up to you today when you said that and you go, didn't you mean meme?
Everyone says it different, and I'm done. No one I'm done. Everyone judges me when I say it, and however I say it is right. Starting now.
How do you say GIF? That's another
I
controversial
know,
one.
GIF or GIF, and everyone's like, it's not a graphic. I don't know.
Oh, somebody.
Oh, it's a it's a
I don't even
graphics,
know
yeah,
enough
yeah, yeah.
about it to know how people make fun of me
I think
for
it's
it.
got to be the
Yeah.
Jif. It's got to be
Enough.
Jif because Jif is the peanut butter.
Yeah.
Right, well,
Yeah.
but choosy moms choose it, so why
Yeah.
isn't it
Yeah,
good enough for
sometimes-
graphic art?
Yeah, it gets a little skippy sometimes. But
Whatever.
yeah,
They don't have peanuts in your
Ooh.
internet.
Whatever.
I heard what you did.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I know what I said. Don't you worry.
What did you say?
I said it got a little skippy sometimes in those GIFs.
Oh, wow.
You didn't have to say it a second time.
No,
But,
it was-
we're here all night. Where's the gong?
Just gonna keep trying. It's gotta end.
It's happening. Things are moving forward. Look at us.
Look at the
Yeah.
blessing, guys.
choosy moms choose Jeff.
And
it's
kids
too
who
much.
never grow up choose Peter Pan.
Right. See, we're promoting brandless peanut butter.
Just don't buy Hyundai or
Hyundai,
Spectrum.
Right. Yeah, they ruined our life.
Fuck
So we
Hyundai.
don't like
Hyundai
it.
would not sponsor us.
No.
We were gonna have just like 6 motorcycles up
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were gonna give them away, and they just wouldn't give them to us.
Yeah.
They were like, "You guys get 20 listens a week, and we're not gonna do that."
The sweet
We
Hyundai
get 30 more
motorcycles.
bucks.
They don't see the future, you know. When my name's in lights, you know.
Yeah.
Whenever guys ask for my number, I'm like, "Don't worry, you'll see me later on the TV
Yeah.
or in the movies."
Selling brains.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, and then I do a weird noise, and then they're like, I don't want your number anyway. That's how you kid them. Oh, God, don't let me talk anymore. Okay. One more drink.
Yeah, just one more.
Yeah.
Little sip. Everybody grab a sip here. We're all here at the
Yes.
bar. One more sip.
Let's all drink together.
Yeah.
Mm.
Drink with the band.
Yeah, exactly.
band.
How often do you get a
Yes.
drink with the band?
Yes. You can actually hear us getting slurry because we're just talking.
You can even meet us at the end of this.
Yeah.
Like you could actually walk up to us and we'll say stuff.
I fucking
Yeah.
won't.
So
High quality.
interactive.
Yeah.
Carl won't. He's scared after today.
Yeah,
He's had-
Carl had a rough pre-show. Everybody, we have to address
Some
this.
fucking guy who looked like
Some guy that was
it
here.
looked like a child predator who skis.
But instead of after child predators, he's after 27-year-old, like 8 feet tall men. Like it was just really.
Yeah.
Well, he looked like, you know the cranberry juice commercial? The cranberry juice guy.
Well,
It's like the
anyway,
guy-
this guy
Okay,
like
yeah.
practically molested me.
No, he didn't practically. He molested you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sherrod, show everybody what happened.
All right, so pretty much Carl was in the corner, and he
Minding my own
kind of like
business.
scopes all of us out,
Tweet,
looks at me,
bullshit.
and I kind of was just like, all right. Then he walks by me, goes to Carl, bumps into him, pushes him in the corner, and goes, I don't know what it is about you, but I just want to ooga booga booga booga, ooga booga booga booga, ooga booga 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 booga. And he did it for like 30 seconds.
And
Yeah.
keep in mind, I'm notoriously against ooga booga booga booga.
Right.
I've come out against that many a time.
Carl said it so many times. I don't like random
Every
men
day.
touching me.
Yeah.
He
That's
says
probably
it
why
all
he did
the
it to
time.
you.
Yeah.
Because a
You can see
guy
it in
like
your
that,
face.
like, he doesn't want to do it if he knows you want it, you know?
Yeah, you think you got off on the danger?
Oh, absolutely. I've watched a lot of Law & Order SVU.
Yeah.
I know. And I know that he was probably ooga booga'd at one point, and that's why he started doing it.
It's you don't move on from your trauma.
Exactly.
You stay right there.
If there's anything I learned about the show, we'll get mad at him. And then we won't look further. We'll be like, well,
Right.
maybe it happened, it's
It's
fine.
like tag, but
Yeah.
psychological torture.
Exactly. So just like tag.
Yeah, just like that. Just like that.
Yeah, as an
Oh.
overweight little girl, I can
Yeah.
definitely, yeah.
That was
I
the
can-
first one out.
Yeah, yeah. Everyone always could tag me. I don't run.
Yeah, me too.
You know.
I'm like, cool, I'm it. I'm leaving.
Yeah,
Game's
bye.
over.
Have fun with your game.
It's like taking the ball with you if you leave, you know?
Hmm?
Because like, he's it. He's fucking leaving.
It's my football.
Yeah, exactly.
Good stuff. So I think the next topic we want to talk about is
Don't
the
fucking
brave.
touch me. God damn it,
How do
Sherrod.
I-
First my fucking therapist puts in her 2-week notice today. Oh, that's bullshit.
Booga booga, my
God
friend.
damn it.
We don't have enough time to talk Carl through
You ever,
therapy.
you ever had to sit through a therapy session with someone who's like gonna leave in a week? They just have to sit there and they're like, hey, how do you feel about your childhood? And I'm like, neither one of us give a shit. I put in my 2-week notice, dude, just play games on the computer. I'll pretend to talk. Fine.
You know I'm a psych major, right?
Yeah, but
I can
I
help.
would never pay you or tell you anything.
I'll pay you, Sherrod.
Thanks.
I got a lot
Yeah,
of
I would tell you my innermost spots.
No, dude,
Yeah.
therapists have to be perfect strangers. They make you sign so much fucking paperwork.
I can
Right.
still make you
Prove
sign
we don't
shit.
know them.
Oof, I grew up different. We didn't do no therapy, nothing. I literally would have to walk up to my mom and hand her my severed arm for her to make me go to the doctor. We didn't do none of that stuff. I grew up kind of poor, you know.
Told
I'm
you,
just saying.
unvaccinated.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
there you go. I'm vaccinated. Stop. I'm not vaccinated. I was born in 1980. I was vaccinated.
That was before they knew they gave you autism.
Yeah.
Well, you see what I gotta deal with.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
I try my hardest. I really do. I try my hardest.
Well, depends on who you ask. You might know.
Yeah, try hard.
Try harder.
I was just saying, I grew up in Broomfield. I grew up with a therapist. Like, it's like given to you at birth at that point.
I was named after a Barry Manilow song, and I didn't. Yes. Thank you. Everyone feel my pain. My mom used to sing it to me every night. I remember all my life. I know all of it, you know. I started singing it. My husband's like, what are you singing? And I'd like sing the whole thing. And he's like, you should start at the chorus. Like, whatever. I got this youthful appearance, but I've lived some years.
At least you have a real name.
Yeah.
They made something up for my name.
Did they?
Yeah, they literally are just like, what sounds cool? Charade.
Because it doesn't sound cool.
It really doesn't.
No, we all know how that ends.
Yeah.
They should have named you something like Extremo. That would have been cool.
Extremo. BK Extremo,
That's true.
everybody.
Oh, thank God.
Should have named me Barry Manilow.
That would have been better.
Yeah.
Carl's like, here's my wife and here's my child, Superman. Like, let him do this. Why?
Sorry, Superman Jr. Or is it Superman the second? I don't know how that works.
The second sounds way cooler.
Yeah, Superman.
Can you imagine being the parents of Superman when he's like still a toddler and you're like, hey, we found this baby in a crater in a farm. And you're just trying to like just bring him to like preschool and shit.
Is that the story of Superman?
Is that, yeah, he comes from Kryptonite, where all the planets
I was dating boys.
Kryptonville. Cryptotopia.
Kryptonville.
I'm sorry.
I hate you two so much right
Man.
now. Like, I just could reach over and strangle both of you.
You know what I never understood about,
Oh, boy.
okay, Kryptonite is just like shit from the planet he's from, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's like his greatest weakness, right?
Yeah.
So is everyone just like almost dead on that planet the whole time?
Like the rest of us? Yes, that's exactly how it works, Carl. Like we're walking meat bags at
That's
that
a
point.
good point.
Well,
Yeah.
man.
Thank you. I'm aware how this superhero stuff works.
No, I know what Carl said was a good point.
Oh.
Dude, what if you like left Earth and you went to Mars and you realized that like dirt was holding you back?
Dirt.
Just the only reason you're not an athlete is because of dirt. You get there and you're like, holy shit, I can fly without dirt.
Is that Superman? Is that the...
That's what kryptonite is.
That's what pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're saying like kryptonite's
Oh, yeah.
everywhere?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not nerdy enough to join in this conversation.
It's just from. It's
I'm
from
too super cool.
For Mandy, kryptonite is a 3 Doors Down song.
I don't listen to that garbage.
Kryptonite. Yeah!
I just happen to know. Stop!
Got you. You couldn't resist.
Sherrod, looks like you were
Shame.
crypto right about that
Ah, I hate it
I just
when I get called
kryptonite
out.
B.
Wow. Wow.
Well, then from now,
Watching
it's
time.
crypto.
Yeah, I'm watching the time.
No.
It's
Too
gonna say-
long.
Yeah,
Three
no,
too long.
It's been a little too long. So you know what we need to do, guys, right now? We gotta talk about Brandless, everybody.
Do we?
Because
Yeah.
normally we plug like other podcasts and stuff, but we have Brandless here tonight,
Yeah.
and we're just briefly gonna talk about them. These great, amazing products
Dude.
at reasonable prices.
I love that they're all facing away from me and they're all like in a rectangle. I feel like I'm playing Snack Battlefield. I'm like, E1.
Do you
You
guys
sunk
have-
my ship.
I sunk 3 battleships. Popcorn. Don't bonus points.
Oh no, not the taco shells! Oh.
Yeah, don't make it destroyed. Do you guys want some potato chips?
Yeah, who wants some food? Anybody want some food?
Yeah,
We'll
you guys
start
just
talking.
have
Yeah,
this
just
shit.
come on up here, get some food here. Come
Yeah.
on,
Guys.
You come up here, grab your favorite product, give a nice little maybe
Yeah.
testimonial.
There you go.
Oh, yeah, sneaky, I like it. We
You
didn't
can take
specify
two.
that.
Take two. Take two. That's
Take
fine.
two.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
you're
just,
good, man.
Tell us how they are.
Take 3. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, there's gonna be be so delicious. I just want to watch your faces while you eat them.
Now
Oh,
that
that sounded
dude-
creepy,
oh,
I'm sorry.
that's,
Oh,
Mitch.
we got another taker.
We got another taker.
Another taker. Oh, she's bringing food back. That's
Yeah,
that's
okay.
We got Mitch Jones.
Mitch Jones eating food. Mitch.
Hey, Mitch.
Mitch. We're good these guys.
Hey, Mitch, you should eat some raw macaroni
delicious.
shells right now for us.
Raw macaroni shells for me.
Yeah,
You should snort some mac and
There's
cheese
some
powder.
fish stew.
Got your name on it.
Those are really good.
Who wants to rail some mac and cheese powder, guys? The yellow stuff is the pure stuff.
Brandless has the most pure.
It's made with real kangaroo piss.
Me and Jeremy.
Oh,
are gonna shout out to
You want
this.
some snacks? Come on, get some snacks. Oh, you get a little bump there. Ooh, it's the best bump. Brandless has got the best bump. Everybody,
So good.
make sure again to check the link in the description for Brandless. Everybody.
Yeah, unless you're in the room with us right now, then there's
And
no
then just
link.
eat the food that we've got here for you, provided by Brandless.
Yeah. Yay. Just follow us on Facebook.
Yo, who looks
It's
sleepy
good, right?
out there?
It's good.
Coffee! Who needs some coffee?
Coffee.
We are literally, there's a chance we might just start throwing food at you guys. There's a chance, just so you guys know.
I started.
Okay.
Oh my god,
Got
those
these
are so
great
good, Jeremy. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, just ground
Sort
that
it
up.
up.
You're good.
They're good, right? I told you. Yeah. I ain't fucking around.
Hey, also,
Yeah.
I forgot. We should give it up for the photographer.
Yes! Give it up to Kara, everybody!
Thank you. She's making us beautiful after filters. I can do this, you know what I mean?
Well, definitely make my skin lighter.
You can add hair, right? Like, that's a thing.
Make my skin darker.
Sweets.
Yeah.
I want everyone to think I'm like Somalian. For like no good reason, just
So we can be pirates together.
Right.
together.
Together.
Yeah, you're already doing pirate shit.
Yeah.
And
I would
since
love to be a pirate.
Same. Go on.
you two sail the 7 seas together, right?
Yeah.
Dude, we could pirate Justin Bieber's. We could pirate the movies.
I want to pirate the people who bitched about it. So like Metallica. What was there was who was that? Was Celine Dion?
Yeah.
No, I'm sure. It's always like, I'm the richest pop star in the universe, and these curmudgeonly college kids are taking my money.
Curmudgeonly.
Like
His
that.
vocabulary is
Yeah.
crazy. If you'd use it for good.
I've read a book.
You have. Read some books.
All right,
Can't prove I haven't.
all right, before we get back from the official promo, you guys, let's promo 2 more people. Jeremy and Kelly behind the bar, everybody. They are killing it, you guys. Make sure you take care of them tonight. They're working hard for you guys.
Yeah.
You're literally trying to snort macaroni. We
Yeah,
appreciate
yeah.
it.
Jerry, nobody stands around better than you.
Yeah, you're the best at it.
Right.
Yeah. That's an
You
impressive
murdered
cross,
it.
man.
Great stuff, man.
The best stander in the business.
I'm gonna go hand out some stuff real quick. I'll be back.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, we'll keep talking about. Oh yeah. Mandy's in snack time, everybody.
Yeah,
She's
shit, Mandy, what are you doing?
the game's getting on.
Mandy.
Oh, look, here's some. Everybody's getting a little bit of snack time, everybody.
Everybody's getting a little
Hey, who
snack
wants some more
time.
snack time? Snack. Mandy's snacking it up.
They're
The
so
most-
good. Those are my favorite.
Okay,
And
guys.
if you love Gremlins, you're gonna love our timeshare.
Everyone who took a bag owes us $5 each.
I got
The guy back there who took 2 is pissed.
No, guys,
got
you're
three,
gonna
oh,
love it. Guys, I got a beautiful canyon in the middle of eastern Kansas. Nothing but the natural country road for miles. Just you and nature. The greatest plains in America.
Depression can't find you there.
All right, guys. I think we'll come back from a promo, but we'll do it like we always do. You guys will figure out how excited we are back from our promos. You guys
Yeah,
ready?
Ryan always says, that was a great promo. You're gonna love it.
Spoiler!
Sorry.
He kills it though. Every time he says it.
Just wait for it.
Wait for it.
That was a good promo, you guys.
He
That
said
was
it!
great. That was a great promo.
Yes. Good try.
Ryan Bonnell, everyone.
The basic Mandy.
Announcery voice, you
Yeah, a
know?
little bit. Touchdown, Broncos. Woo! That didn't get as big of applause as I was hoping. All right. But you guys know we'll get a bunch of a big applause if I said it right. Mandy's moment, everybody!
Yeah, we got segments and shit.
Yay, guys. It's okay. It's my moment time. I hope everybody's ready. So, I'd like to talk about something very serious. I'm going to just bring it serious time for a moment, okay? There is a huge conspiracy out there. A lot of people believe it. And I believed it too. I did. He's very muscular. He has very white teeth. He is very marketable. He is a good-looking person. I get it, right? So everyone is just hosed. It's just everyone, and I don't blame you guys. So they have led us to believe that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson does different movies, but they're actually all the same movie.
No.
What?
No.
Oh my God.
That is the worst conspiracy ever. Like, no.
No, seriously though. He does, okay, Rampage and Skyscraper.
Different movies.
Totally different movies.
What about
Same white shirt,
Wait, what?
Wait.
same white shirt. No, The Rock, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I could be talking about Vin Diesel too. Yes.
Wait a minute.
Triple X?
Yes,
Are
they are
Dwayne
the
"The Rock"
same guy.
Johnson.
Oh, let me throw out another movie, Fast and the Furious.
But there's cars in there.
Wait. Which one?
There's
All
seven.
of them.
Man, he's only in like 4 of them. Come on, you guys. There's the whole series
Y'all,
before.
he does crazy stuff that would rip him in half in all the movies, and he doesn't rip in half.
Look at him. He
Yeah,
can't
because
rip in
he's
half.
The Rock.
He's The Rock.
Some man he rips in half.
And he meets people, and in like 2 hours, he cares so much about them.
Because he loves us so much. He cares so deeply.
See, Mandy, the only reason he doesn't get ripped in half is because his only weakness is paper. So if he was on The Office, he would die.
Oh no.
At Dunder Mifflin Paper Factory.
See, that's my kryptonite. It's The Office. Yeah, I'm a white girl, so I love The Office.
Oh, yeah.
But The
Dude, I
Rock,
want to see a Rock movie where he fights scissors.
Oh, wow.
Scissor me timbers.
it's so stupid. And Moana.
Never saw it.
Moana is like the same as Skyscraper.
What? What? No. How much singing did he do in Skyscraper?
Oh my God, how many tattoos does he have and he doesn't have a shirt on?
That's what every movie as it should be.
If I had his body, I would never wear a shirt.
Why?
Why would you wear a shirt? And how do you find shirts?
Unless it was a nice plain white tee.
Yeah.
It's a little bit dirty that he's sweating on a little bit.
He can wear a gray one too. It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's cool. Okay.
Yeah, he does the same
Don't
movie over and
compartmentalize
over
it.
again. And
He's got
everyone's
50
like,
Shades
oh, man.
of Grey The Rock t-shirt.
Hey, The Rock has depth. He's got a lot of sediments.
See, now we're doing physical science jokes. See what's happening up here? We're doing physical science jokes. We're in the 8th grade.
He's the stalagmitiest rock of them all.
Oh, wow.
The Rock says, know your geology and shut your mouth.
Oh, my
Oh, he
gosh.
was.
Can you smell what
He's all
cooking?
about learning and the kids.
Yeah, in the same movie over and over again.
Sometimes he has a 2x4.
And he's getting old and he's barely weathered.
Yeah.
But that doesn't make any. He's
His
an
char-
actor.
His charisma
Like in Hollywood.
His charisma can carry any bad acting.
Yeah.
Like any
Yeah.
bad script.
He's also a good actor, first of all.
No, he's not.
He's a great actor, second of all.
He makes that gray shirt come to life.
Have you seen Walking Tall?
Yeah.
That's like one of the best movies of all time. Who agrees? Walking Tall?
Yeah.
Was he in that?
Yeah.
He made Johnny Knoxville look
Mandy.
competent.
Always an exception. There's always an exception to the rule. But the
He's
rule
a-
is
yeah.
that he makes the same movie over and over again.
Baywatch on a beach without a shirt. Totally different.
Baywatch. Baywatch is not.
Thank
Thank you
you.
for booing.
That's fair, actually. Yeah, bravo.
Thank you
Yeah,
for
boo.
booing
That's-
No, you
Baywatch.
can't bring
Who
Baywatch.
Yeah,
argues
'cause
with
it's shirtless.
Baywatch? Right? Boob watch. Yes. That's like being like, David Hasselhoff's the man. Like, shut it.
You're
Shut
just
it.
not German.
We are not in Germany.
He's
We're
pretty
in
popular.
America.
He loves David Hasselhoff.
Y'all like shitting on
David
each other.
Hasselhoff helped bring down the Berlin Wall.
He did.
Thank you.
He finished that off. And he led to The Rock, so it's perfect.
Have you seen that video of him doing a concert when the Berlin Wall's falling down? He's got like this big leather jacket with light bulbs on it, and they're like going up.
You weren't even
Is that
alive.
I know my German heritage,
You were
damn it.
not even alive.
Yeah,
At
David Hasselhoff. There's a video of him.
Whatever.
Is that true?
Yes.
Yes!
It's amazing.
He was the first person to sing like while it's being torn down. He's like singing with a scarf and like a guitar and thing.
A guitar?
Yeah, it's the most 80s thing you've ever seen. And it's this beautiful historic moment where people are coming together.
That's so
And
beautiful.
David Hasselhoff on the guitar.
Yeah, how can you hate on David Hasselhoff when he did that, man? Did
The
you-
rock is the love of Baywatch. That's what I think brought the people together after the Berlin Wall. That
I blame the internet. I blame the internet on that. You would have had no idea if it wasn't for the
My
internet.
dad showed me that.
Oh God.
It's important to our people.
Oh man. It's definitely the internet's fault because ain't no one real lifetimes when that happened was like, this is a moment. Nobody said that. Nobody said that.
There's a record of David Hasselhoff saying that several
Nah.
times.
Yeah, several.
Nah. I'm gonna go nah dog on that.
Yeah, I bet like when they did film it, they're like, what's this?
Right?
What's all
Right.
this?
Well, I mean, David Hasselhoff, I'm sure was a big deal back then.
He's
Yeah.
still a big
Right.
deal.
They like him in
Is
India
he?
a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. The SpongeBob movie would not be the same
Oh,
without
yeah.
him. Like, see,
Yeah.
I got the millennial. I
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Old for this
Am I a millennial? I thought I was a Gen Z.
You probably are.
David
91.
Hasselhoff.
I'm in the middle of like X and millennial. I'm an
Yeah.
old millennial or a young Xer.
You're an
Whatever.
Xer because you didn't get on Instagram until we started this podcast. That's what makes you, man. That's
I'm
what
just
makes you.
learning Instagram. I don't know social media, but I know business, y'all. I worked for corporate for a long time.
Woo!
Yeah, I handle my stuff. I'm smart. Yeah, and I'm hilarious, and I'm beautiful. It's gross. I don't know. Yeah, it's not my fault. Not my fault. Do you want to go to my next moment? Do we have
Yeah,
enough
let's
time?
do a little
Yeah.
more
All
moments.
right,
go.
ready for
Moment
my
up.
next moment?
Moment number 2.
All right, moment number 2. So I don't know the ages of the people in this room, but does anyone remember the Book It program?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. So the Book It program, for people that don't know, basically what it is when you were in school, when you were in like elementary school or whatever, the public schools would give you a list of approved books. You read them, got this button, and you got stars for each of the books you read, and you wrote like a little boop 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 about the book, so they knew you read the book. And once you got like 5 stars, you got a personal pan pizza from Pizza Hut. Yes. And I grew up, we ain't had no money. So a personal pan pizza, I could walk into a restaurant and order something off the menu for me. That was a big deal for Mandy, and she was a chunky girl, so you know, them sugar and them carbs, I was ready. And I could get whatever toppings I wanted, like, whew, oh man, it was a party. I was ready, you know. I was reading them books and ready to do it, right? So I would just like to point out that the government told us to read books and bribed us with carbs and sugar. And they're wondering why we have an obesity problem in America. That's a head scratcher right there, right?
That only tracks if we also have a literacy problem.
Right.
See, here's the problem is my parents forged a bunch of mine on those so I could just go eat at Pizza Hut.
Oh.
you
Same.
guys. But yeah, right? Like, they're like, you own a Goosebumps book. Like, here we go. We're going to Pizza Hut.
If y'all
Let's
want to
go.
talk about scamming the system, you know, know, I mean, I didn't read all those books.
Well, I would just tell my parents they read it because they didn't fucking
Right.
read it. They'd be like, "Well, what was it about?" And I just look at the cover and it's like, "Oh, it's a puppet and
Well,
it came alive."
The thing is, I'm like so smart and logical that they would be like, oh, the brown little puppy, and they'd be like, write a paragraph about it, and I'm like, oh, the brown little puppy did a bunch of stuff. It's crazy. There were lots of hijinks. You know, there was like a high point and a low point, and it was nuts, and they were like, wow, this girl's onto something. You know, and I was fine because I got my pizza.
Hell yeah.
But that's what the government tells you to do. Read stuff, and then they reward you with terrible food, which is fine because I'm a big girl and I don't care.
I mean, would you have read anything if the reward was carrots?
Ugh.
No.
Carrots even food?
No.
Carl.
I thought
Sometimes
they-
when you talk, I'm like, damn. You know, I wouldn't have.
Just trying to throw down a hypothetical or two here, you know?
Right.
Yeah,
And-
carrots aren't even food anymore, man.
Ideology.
Carrots are just sex toys in Boulder.
Carrots are too small to put in
Yeah,
your-
I can't get all things.
Maybe in your nose, but that's not the same thing.
Right.
Pleasure is
For religious
pleasure.
purposes, yeah.
What?
What?
Oh, for the love of.
Anyway.
Oh, I gotta drink my beer.
I was gonna say, I thought I was gonna go dirty with it, but you two impressed me. I appreciate you
You
guys.
say nerdy or dirty?
Both.
No.
Both. A little bit
Anyway,
both.
Mandy, you were having
Spectro minorities.
I was having a moment, and all I have to say is they fed me pizzas. And I ate them, and I loved them, but it wasn't good for me. But I did read books that I probably wouldn't have read. You're not wrong on that. So maybe,
Maybe it was
I don't
good.
know.
You never would have known what Spot ran to once you see him.
Right. Well, I kind of like, and I wrote up here, I was like, I felt like a rat getting cheese. You know? Like I made it through the maze. You know, and I'm like, can I have a treat now? Like, and the pizza's covered with cheese, so it's a perfect metaphor. It's like I'm a comedian, I'm a performer, and I'm a writer. You know.
Yeah. Who never learned to read.
Right. I was forced to read with cheese, which is a very strong, you know. They could beat me or they could give me pizza.
Yeah.
You know what they
Why
should
went
do?
the pizza route?
You know what would make a lot of people read is instead of pizza, they gave out crack cocaine.
Yeah, that would
You know,
help.
like you have to if you have a book report, you
Yeah.
get more crack cocaine.
I feel like when you solve problems, you create more, though.
Yeah, but you know what? I solve problems, and that's what
Right.
I'm here to do.
Ladies and but guys, he definitely solves problems, everybody. Because first off, let's give a round of applause for Mandys moment, everybody. Because now that we've had Mandys moment, everybody, do you know what we need? We need some truth, you guys. And Carl is here to
Good
provide
guess,
you.
though.
Carl is here to provide you with some truth.
The Bible?
Truth watch, everyone.
Truth Watch!
Truth watch!
Yeah! We're watching Truth. Today we're going to talk about your rights that are eroding. Man, ever since technology became a thing, you guys heard about this DRM shit they keep putting on programs? Like, you used to be able to just buy a CD and then you had the thing. And now you just get like a license you have to use. And it's not just computer programs. Like, you can buy a car that goes as fast as you can afford, but you can't go faster than 35 in my neighborhood. Even though I pay my dues to the HOA, so what the fuck? And I bring it up at the meeting, they're like, no, you killed Henry's kid 3 times. I'm like, whatever. Fuck Henry.
The same kid? 3 times?
Henry had 3 different kids
Okay.
with a wife. I guess Henry, I should have said Henrietta. That might make more sense. Whatever, Henry's gonna be pregnant. You don't know Henry. Or his kids I killed. But look, nowadays, you have to go through all sorts of red tape just to homeschool your kids, let alone feed them lead paint. Like, what the fuck is that about? I don't know, man. I'm sick of living in a society, you know? I just... I gotta act disheveled while I look at my notes. Hold on.
This is what happens when you're born and raised in Boulder.
Yeah, you learn a lot about reality. Did you know that the Supreme Court Wait, true. Did you know that the Supreme Court ruled that legally money is considered free speech?
Mm-hmm.
Money is speech, Mandy. Your money is speech.
Yep.
The money in your wallet is words, you guys. And you know what that means is also, due to the qualitative property or a different property that I don't remember, speech is money.
Okay.
I'm making money with my fucking mouth right now, you guys, thanks to the Supreme Court.
Not much.
Look at me go.
It's transitive property.
Transitive property. I'm not a scientist. I'm just trying to get rich talking. Anyway, the point is, I know a lot about laws. Just
Clearly. Everyone feels very informed.
yeah,
right
look,
now.
there's a lot more weird shit. Look, corporations are people, and fine, since Sherrod pointed at it. I just want to have a moment of silence for. My bits are a lot shorter than Mandy's moments, so sure you know. But, as we all know, corporations are people, thanks to that one law in the government or whatever. So I just want to have a moment of silence for our fallen comrade, Toys R Us.
R.I.P. All right, everyone raise your glasses to
A good friend of my family.
Toys R Us.
The Toys R Us, who helped us all in times of need.
When you're here, your family.
That's Olive Garden, man.
R.I.P.
We just
Olive
promote
Garden.
everything.
Olive Garden is still in the home. Here's the thing, you don't have to like them till they're dead. You can hate on Olive Garden all you want.
I will absolutely hate on unlimited breadsticks.
But now I gotta be
Yeah, how
like,
can you hate on Olive Garden?
have you had anything but their breadsticks?
Yeah.
It's just like half microwave food. They're like, hey, if it's bad enough on the outside, they won't get to the frozen middle.
Their slogan should just be, at least we're not Applebee's.
Yeah, that's the Olive Garden mantra.
You are crazy. That riblet basket is on point at
But
Applebee's.
Applebee's, no, Applebee's food,
Y'all,
so they
I'm
think
from the
the,
South. I eat anything.
no,
I don't
Applebee's
even
thinks
care.
they think the only
Why
ingredient in
is
food
that
is
your
pepper.
culture from the South?
Yeah,
is
it's like
Applebee's.
Apple.
Like,
No,
That
that's
is
not my
definitely Southern
culture. That's
culture.
not from my culture from the South. All I'm saying is I would eat anything. I really will.
Okay.
I'm like a riblet. What is that? A small rib? I'll eat it. I don't care.
See,
I'm
what
like, oh, you
Applebee's
got
is
a
the
C
alcohol.
rating? I'm like, whatever. You make good barbecue. Let's do it. You know, everybody's kitchen's dirty. Everybody's got hair that falls out. I don't care.
But you said make good
I'm gonna die
barbecue.
something.
See, Applebee's, you go for the dollar beers.
Yeah.
And
The
then
dollar
yeah,
margaritas.
'cause
I used to
the
do that
food-
before my
yeah.
shift.
Because the
Yeah.
food all tastes the same. If you get the nachos or the burger, it's going to taste exactly the same
You
thing.
gotta get that
no,
riblet
but here's
basket.
the
That's what I'm
question.
telling
Here's the
you.
question about Applebee's though. Is
I'm an Applebee's expert.
are they? Do they have? What do they have on tap for their dollar beer? Do they
Oh.
brew their own things?
They have Bud Select and Coors, everybody.
Gosh.
I know how much you guys like your Coors out
You
here.
be on that PBR and
Sorry, Sherrod. I'm a big fan of the Saison.
right?
Well, I mean, that's actual good beer.
They don't have that in
Right.
Applebee's. You go to Applebee's and order a Saison and be like, get out, commie! This is America! We got apples, bees, and steak!
Come for the apples, stay for the bees.
Bees
You
are
wanna watch
extra.
sports? We got reruns from '87.
Who wants to watch Cosby?
And they also let they let you pick your own music there too. They have like a jukebox where you pay money.
An Applebee's?
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, not the one down the street, Wake Forest Road in North Carolina.
Shout
they
out.
didn't have no
You guys heard it here first.
I used to work at the Melting Pot, right on Wake Forest Road in Raleigh, North Carolina, and I used to go to the Applebee's because they had dollar margaritas. And I'll get me a couple of those. Oh my God, Mandy in her 20s was so fun. I'll get me a couple of those, and then I would go to the Melting Pot and I would wait tables, and I would make so much money. Because everybody loved me. You know, I would be like, you want some fondue? You want to pay $100 to cook your own dinner?
Yeah.
Watch
Dude.
this. Ha! Mandy pays her rent. Yes.
I was like, wait,
Business proposition for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Speaking of make people feed their own, like pay their own shit, we opened a food truck that just has a deep fryer.
Yes.
You bring whatever you want. We cook it up. You got steaks, no problem. You got chicken nuggets, no problem. You got lettuce, no problem.
Yeah.
Shoes, we got you. Anything.
This is why I always have a bag of potatoes in my purse. Just in case I run up on some shit like that. You know?
Why
Let's be ready.
Your purse was huge and lumpy.
Yeah, it's really heavy. It's really heavy. Everyone's like, she's so important. I'm like, no, it's just potatoes.
You guys never been to Dallas? That's what it's
No,
like.
I went to
Everyone
Austin.
deep fries.
Yeah, we deep fry everything there. There's
Really? You're
deep
from
fried-
Dallas?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Deep
I thought you were
fried-
born in New Jersey. That's what you said.
Yeah, but then I
That's
moved
wrong.
to Dallas. Yeah.
Okay.
I was raised and molded in Dallas, but I was
Nice.
born in New Jersey.
Oh, I thought you said you were from Iceland, motherfucker. Oh, and by the way, you know how I knew you weren't really from Iceland?
Because I said IKEA and it's
Because
Swedish.
IKEA is Swedish.
You're
You
not
have no respect for others' culture.
I don't.
Carl is so white.
2 hours later, they sing.
You're not the first person to tell me that, so that's why I kept doing that bit. Let's talk about it. That's what I said.
I'm offended. That's
For
not
sure.
politically correct at all.
For sure offended.
Truth Watch. Truth Watch, everybody.
Wait,
Truth Watch.
Alright, Truth Watch.
Is there more?
That could be. But we clapped and now we feel like.
I mean, you got this bolded.
Oh yeah, freedom and equality in America. I feel like I covered that. More or less.
I also want to note that when he has Toys R Us Memorial and he wrote the R backwards. Like the logo.
Out of respect for the dead. Speaking of which, I don't believe in the death penalty.
Why is that?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because I read an article about this this guy. They were gonna put him down. Don't mumble disapprovingly.
You said they're gonna put this guy down?
Yeah, they're gonna put,
Like a vet?
that's what the death penalty is.
Putting them down? Okay.
Maybe they just should run up to you and go ooga booga.
Well, I survived that. I'm very hardy. But this guy, like, I guess he sued successfully because they were going to put him down, but he was going to have an allergic reaction to the chemical they were going to kill him with. You know what I mean? He'd be dead and in hives, which I guess is too much, which is cruel and unusual. But I think it's a good point. I think we should get rid of the death penalty. I think death is a terrible allergic reaction. And I don't think we should let our fellow Americans die, you know? I don't think death is wrong.
And
Who are
I
we
tried
to
to.
decide? Who are we to play God? And you know, in Europe, everyone just lives forever because they don't have the death penalty.
It's true.
Yeah,
Yep.
they got like 3,000-year-old people there.
Yep.
They do. I met one. Dude, my fucking opa in Germany is the fucking.
Your
Yeah,
what?
he was a Nazi once. My great grandpa.
Oh boy. Okay.
But other than that, but here's the phase before I knew him, and
It's like when you say
was in
Nazi,
Russia.
we
Hold on.
know it's all over.
he was in Russia fighting the communists,
Why?
which is pretty fucking American. All right, he was fighting communism on the Russian.
Hell yeah, ask Reagan.
Yeah. He was kind of a Reaganite
Oh my
Nazi.
god, neither of you. I can't even.
I
Don't
tried
talk
so
about stuff.
hard.
No.
When you weren't born then, don't talk about it.
Okay.
We have the internet now.
Oh,
we
you
can
were
learn
born during the
everything.
Nazis.
You didn't know about David Hasselhoff. Shut up.
Oh my gosh, on to the next
He's
one.
not
On to-
German, he's
Truth.
Why?
And Truth Watch. Jesus God.
More snacks.
More
See?
Yeah, dude,
It's not my fault I'm always right.
Taco shells. They're yours, man.
Yeah.
Taco
No,
shells.
that's for
That's
that's
our
the
beer
one
pong.
thing you can't
So
take.
taco shells are just tortilla chips shaped
share
into
these
a
with you.
different
I'm
shape.
The cool thing about taco shells is you can use them later to make tacos.
That's true.
Brandless, everybody. Yeah, look at these. Look at these. Oh,
that?
those look delicious. Oh, she's giving them out. Oh,
Oh,
delicious. He is to be knighted with the food. Mandy's handing out candy, everybody. Everybody. Mandy, you want some candy? Come see Mandy. I didn't mean for that.
Yeah.
You want to split the taco shell?
Yeah, actually, no.
No, he's waiting for that.
Why not? Can't handle the carbs?
I can't handle the carbs. I
No,
come
see
from
that's
the
why
carb belt.
we have the wild tuna packet for you there.
Oh.
Look at that. No carbs.
Here,
Yeah,
do you like tuna?
You like
Do
some
you like some tuna?
You want a packet of tuna?
That's
It's
We
wild
cooked it.
albacore.
Is that like for people or cats? Because
Whoa.
yes.
What does Poland troll mean? I like
Yeah,
Poland
oh, that looks good.
whoa, nice ninja tail.
That was really impressive. By the way, that's my wife, everybody. Like,
Yeah!
There Ryan goes again, rubbing it in that he's in a relationship.
yeah, that's how I do things. Guys, oh, it's about to get worse. We just
Get a
celebrated.
divorce.
Oh, I was about to say we celebrated our 7-year wedding anniversary. Thanks, Carl. Trying to
Yay!
keep the crowd
Yeah,
going for that
Ryan.
shit. Way to go, Carl. Yeah. I dated her in West Virginia. That's like farmers only, I promise.
See, I couldn't do farmers only because I swipe left on anyone wearing camo.
Yeah, because you just can't like see it.
Yeah.
It's like, where's this?
I'm glad you shot that alley oop I set for you. I was like, who's gonna take it?
I got this. I'll tag your jokes, man.
Yeah.
I know, camo toe.
Camo toe.
Jeremy just said to me.
Everybody.
Thank you guys for coming.
Thanks for
Yeah,
coming,
thanks,
guys.
everybody.
Get home
All right.
safe.
The 3 Mandys on Instagram.
Yeah, make sure to check us.
I just figured it out.
Wait,
Twitter, Facebook.
now that that gentleman had left, it's time to establish who's the oldest person in the room now.
Yeah, who's making out with Mandys first,
Up there, we
everybody?
got 2 taking.
Oh, that gentleman taking off his glasses feels
Thank you, guys.
confident.
Have a great
Thanks,
night.
guys.
Do you want macaroni and cheese?
Yeah, he wants mac and
Joe
cheese.
Biden.
It's fine. It's fine.
All right.
It's fine.
Alright.
All
With
right.
that being said, guys, I think it's time for our last segment of the night, everybody.
Yeah.
It's okay, we're gonna have a lot of. Oh, no. It's gonna get good.
There's so many episodes of this podcast.
Oh, he's so excited.
It's almost over. Jesus
So
Great
Christ.
episode.
And guys, if you want more Three Mandys, there's many more episodes on Spotify and iTunes
And Stitcher.
and Stitcher,
SoundCloud.
Wherever you listen to your podcast.
Facebook.
iHeartRadio, like when they put us back up.
We got banned because we're real hardcore.
Yeah.
We're everywhere.
You see how nasty we are.
We're just like Alex Jones.
Right. It's like I haven't.
Without the jokes.
Yeah.
It's like I
Our
haven't
Nick
been
Paul.
vaccinated.
Netflix couldn't afford how badass we are.
We're like Alex Jones if we didn't get upset about the frogs being gay.
Alright.
Oh God, why do we do this?
Alright, you guys, so let's talk about our last segment. We have a reoccurring segment where we talk about Game of Thrones, everybody. Anybody watch Game of Thrones in here? Yay! You people are gonna like this segment. These 2 people are not gonna like this segment.
Because we've never seen Game of
Never.
Thrones.
A single episode of Game of Thrones, you guys.
My husband-
Mitch Jones, how dare
Listen,
you?
my husband watches it, and every time I've walked in on him, I'm like, "What are you watching?"
It's just,
You know, like it's a lot of doing it, right?
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
it's doing it
every
with
time I
character
walked
development.
in, there's doing it times, and I'm like, "Why are you watching? You rude." You know, and he's just not hiding his shame.
It's
Just
one of the best
watching
parts
it.
of the show, though.
Yeah, that's the best. Yeah.
Like, I went in for the swords and I stayed for the
Look,
sex.
Yeah.
I like my Dungeons and Dragons and my porn separate. Like,
I like to
sometimes I roll dice, sometimes I jack off, not at the same time. I'm sorry.
I like to roll a 12 and watch both, you jackass.
Oh,
It's
my
fun
God.
time.
I'd like to
Hide
be in a
your
campaign
shame.
with you, Carl.
Wait, which one?
We'll talk about it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that being said, so what we're going to do real fast, eventually Sherrod and I are going to spoil the last episode of Game of Thrones. We're going to do a quick little review. But before we do that, and then these guys will talk about it, we're going to try to catch them up on Game of Thrones, you guys.
Are you gonna do voices and stuff?
Yeah. Oh, I'm down. You know me. I'm down with some voices. Please, please, please.
We'll do voices.
Yeah.
Once I was a gamer of Thrones, and now
Why does this suck so much?
because we are naked, my lady. You are my sister.
I'm so additional. I'm quirky. I wear glasses.
Is she Daenerys? Like, I actually could see Zoe Deschanel as Daenerys. Oh my gosh, you guys, this dragon.
I wear dresses. I'm quirky.
I'm gonna break the wheel, you guys.
Nailed it. It's almost like she's here, right?
So, the build up to the last episode, For anybody, again, we're gonna get spoilery. It's gonna happen, you guys.
Wait, are we recapping the last episode?
No,
or the whole
let's
show?
No, we're gonna
We did the whole
let's
show
do,
last
like, do a
episode.
brief
Just-
upcap up to this point.
The whole
Just-
show, okay,
Like we've
cool.
done a few
Yeah,
things.
yeah, yeah.
We've talked about some things. You know, but by this point, everyone's effing dead.
Mandy and I are only gonna like half pay attention, so it doesn't really matter
Okay.
which one you do.
I
Wait,
just
wait,
got
so
into
Ryan,
beers.
so we're starting from the beginning with the
We,
Starks,
we've given them a little
the
bit.
Baratheons.
Yeah, no, they don't
and,
need it.
uh,
Do they really need? We can skip season 1 through 4 right
Hey.
now. Let's go like 5
Yeah,
through
please,
7.
for the love of God, skip like season 1 through 4.
Red Wedding.
I kind of want to do season 1 because of how upset Carl is.
Yeah,
I
that's true.
don't-
Let's talk about that. Okay.
So in season 1, there's Jon Snow.
Oh, just as excited with Jon
So
Snow.
Jon Snow,
Wanted to
he's a
contribute.
bastard.
And we don't know why we like him.
Well, I know what it is. He's fucking hot.
What?
Yeah, he's a handsome man.
I'm a Hodor fan myself, man. Like he's just like I'm not doing. He's not
Hodor, is that like the Hagrid?
He's
Yeah,
like
he
the
is-
Hagrid.
he's
He's
like
like
the
the
Hagrid,
Hagrid.
yeah.
That's very
Except
accurate.
way better because Harry Potter's stupid.
Yeah, because it's.
Harry Potter is pretty stupid.
Oh, we lost half the audience. Everybody.
Oh, Harry
oh
Potter
gosh.
Oh, I can't believe they said that out loud.
I can because it's true.
Oh my God. I've read all the Harry Potter books and all the Hunger Games books.
I think I didn't like it because Harry doesn't do anything.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He's a freaking wizard. He doesn't have to.
He does because
He's
he's
not
a wizard.
He's not a wizard for
Gandalf
most of the
does
day.
everything.
He was chosen. Y'all don't even
Gandalf
know.
does a lot.
He was
Harry
chosen.
Potter doesn't
Oh
do
my
shit.
God, go back to
Okay,
your
okay,
medieval
yeah.
He was
forms.
chosen 7 years to do nothing, and then eventually show up. Anyways.
Go
I
back to
remember
your
the snake. There was that one quote with the snake.
Yeah, go back to your ancestors.
Remember when there was a
Incest.
snake?
So Jon Snow,
Jon Snow, beautiful man, and
Bro.
he appears to be the protagonist.
yeah, he appears to be the most important thing that's ever existed this entire show.
Because he's hot.
He's hot,
Yeah.
smoking hot.
Yeah. And he smokes
Cool.
cigarettes.
So does he like do stuff or?
He does.
Yeah,
Something
wildlings. He
happened.
does wildlings.
Yeah. So the thing is, so here's the cool thing about that. So wildlings and the rest of the world always had like beef, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And then Jon Snow,
It's like the north and south.
he's
I got
yeah,
beef.
he's
Yeah.
the intermediate.
Yeah, he's like.
So he's like, wait, so wasn't he hanging out on the wall?
Yeah, because
So
he's
he's like,
Yeah.
so he's like the David Hasselhoff of Game of Thrones.
Yes! Yes! Oh my God, this is the most accurate thing I've ever heard.
he is my side.
He's Gerard's son.
A lot of people say I'm just a brown Jon Snow. They call me Brown Snow.
Oh, I heard you're not supposed to eat that.
Yeah, the brown snow's the best snow. But anyway, so Jon Snow, one of the characters, he's a bastard.
Yeah.
So that's an important detail I'm telling you right now. We find out in the beginning he's a bastard.
Dude, this is really
Jon
important.
Snow's a bastard, and Emma Treese is
Yeah.
a bitch.
Spoiler
So-
alert.
Yeah. He starts off as a bastard. He's got his dad, Ned, who's played by Boromir
Yeah.
in Lord of the Rings, which is also Sean Bean.
Okay, and then let's speak. Sean Bean.
also the-
He dies.
Sean Bean dies.
Like he
Okay.
dies and everything.
Okay, so you guys are officially caught up and ready for the season finale,
Okay,
everybody.
let's do it.
Okay.
Let's talk emotionally. I don't want to give spoiler reviews, so I'm going to give a non-spoiler review of what I thought of Game of Thrones.
Great. Yeah, you can spoil it. Please spoil
No,
it.
go fuck myself. God damn it, I haven't cussed all night, but Bran is king. How is that possible?
It makes no sense. So here's the thing. So Bran is the king, right?
Wait,
Yeah,
the cripple
but-
kid?
The
Yeah,
cripple
yeah, yeah,
kid
yeah,
won.
yeah, yeah.
The cripple kid
progressive.
won.
Oh,
Oh, that would be fine if there wasn't 7 seasons of I don't want this.
No. Not only did he not want it, he said at one point that he couldn't do it.
I couldn't
that
do
he
this.
couldn't
I'm
take it.
beyond
And then he
this.
fucking takes it.
Look
He
at
did it,
me.
so he could do it the whole time?
He did.
Yeah.
I
fucking
No. The
That's
worst
what-
part.
yeah.
The worst part is the line they said because they're like, Bran, will you accept the role? And then he says something shitty where he goes, why do you think I came all this way?
He knew he was going to be king. He let thousands to be slaughtered.
Didn't tell anybody.
Not a soul. He makes everybody confess everything else.
Yeah.
No!
See, and that's what's fucked up too. Because that story arc of the 3-Eye Raven, he's supposed to be like woke and like too good for like, worldly things. Then he's like, I'll take it.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's just the king. That's not worldly. That's just a title.
No, he's worldly and now he's the king.
Yeah. No, you know what else didn't make sense to me? So they bring Tyrion, who's Peter Dinklage,
Yeah.
up to like the
More like
the fucking people.
Dick Lage.
Good one.
All right.
One of the greatest actors,
You're all-
Burn.
So they bring Peter Dinklage up, and they're like, one of the dudes like, we're gonna kill him. And then for some reason, they let him start talking. And then he's like, well, maybe we should vote to kill him.
Well, that's just how
And like,
action
they're gonna
movies
do
work.
it. And then they're like, well, maybe we'll vote. And then like one guy's like, maybe we should let the whole town vote on a leader.
What?
And then they all laughed in his face.
Ha ha! And then they voted.
Then they voted. Yeah, it was. Well, because also I'm like, they should have just killed Peter Dinklage anyway. You know?
No!
Yeah.
That is a saint. The people
Why would they
I
kill
give
Peter
him-
Dinklage?
Yeah, they should.
Because he betrayed the queen.
He betrayed everybody. He
He did.
betrayed Varys, the Queen, Jon Snow. He is an asshole, but he drinks a lot of
Oh,
alcohol.
also,
No,
fucking
it should've
Jon
been
Snow.
King.
No, hold on.
Okay.
No.
This is
Also,
good.
Jon Snow. So he kills Daenerys, who's out of her fucking mind. So he kills her, and then the next scene, they're like, he's in prison for killing her. And I'm like, why did you tell anybody? Nobody saw you do it. Even the dragon was like, I'm mad that my mom died. Did you see anything? No?
No.
Alright, bye.
Yeah,
Taking
cool.
my mom.
Yeah, I'm just gonna melt this and get the fuck out of here. Like, just whoop whoop.
Dude, if I was a dragon, that's how I'd live my life. I'd be like, whatever, I burn shit, I leave.
Yeah.
I didn't quit it, you know?
He could have been like, she fell. Or she just left. She didn't love you guys.
No.
Someone's just like, no.
That's right. Hey, that being said, we're gonna call up a special guest expert. We're gonna call up the Jewish Jon Snow to give us his information.
No,
Everybody.
he's not the Jewish Jon Snow.
Jewish Jon
He's
Snow,
the
Max
Jewish Jon Snow.
Alexander,
Max
everybody.
Alexander.
Mandy's feeding people.
Max.
Look at the Jewish Jon Snow up here.
Before you say anything, I want to say that I hate every title that's been bestowed upon you.
I'm sorry.
I want to hear your theory about Game of Thrones. You have a nice theory about Game of Thrones. Tell us all. Oh, Mandy, you've been bleeding
Mandy
out
is no
there.
longer in
I'm just a fourth Mandy.
We're not
Mandy,
before
Mandy,
Jon
wait,
Snow.
Mandy, come
Yes.
share my
Yeah, come here.
Yes.
Yeah. Feel bad.
I'm pretty sure that Game of Thrones was just a warning of what's going to happen in the real world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it was an allegory for global warming.
You know, I mean,
No.
the dragons.
Because there's the dragons and there's the White Walkers, and they're all like, we should stop the White Walkers, but then they're all like, no, we shouldn't until it's too late.
Carl, you're ruining
You
it.
know what a metaphor is?
You're
Okay.
ruining. He's doing his bit right now.
I was doing his best.
That's what.
I hate all of this.
Thank you, Mandy.
That's why she
Well,
got
well,
on the
thank
bus,
you.
everybody. Like, it's okay.
Really? Am I doing my bit?
Yeah,
do
you're doing
that.
your bit.
Do it. I believe you're doing your bit. These
Do your
people
bit.
back here are anticipating your bit.
You guys ready for a
give me
bit?
that.
All right, hey guys. How you doing? Shalom. Jewish Jon Snow. Nice to be here. Come a long way. Not really. We're in the middle of the country. We're not too far from the north. But, yeah, so I think, who hasn't seen Game of Thrones? Are we all caught up?
Mandy,
You
I
haven't?
have not
There's a
seen it.
handful of people over
All right,
there.
well, we need
These
to
people on
all-
your
I've
side.
seen it, never will.
We all need to be watching Game of Thrones because, you know, what's happening in Game of Thrones is happening in the real world.
Yeah.
We have White Walkers. If you don't know, White Walker is a zombie with white hair and blue eyes that goes around killing all real people, and they become, you know, White Walkers. We have White Walkers in the real world, but they're called zombie Nazis. You know, talking Jews will not replace us. You've seen them. Yeah. But it's okay. I'm the Jewish Jon Snow. I'm here to cut those fuckers down to size. It's gonna be okay. I promise. I
Yeah.
promise.
All right.
I like that you said zombie Nazis so you wouldn't get sued by Call of Duty.
Because if they were right. I thought of this.
How are you going to kill that which is already dead?
What is dead may never die.
Arya is a good friend of mine.
Ooh.
Arya is a good friend of mine. She'll just
That's
come
a deep burn, buddy.
kill the Night King. It'll be great.
Sick night burn.
I heard zombies are afraid of holy water. Zombie, you know water?
That's.
Yeah.
I thought.
I don't know what water is holy, but whatever the holy water is, zombies are, that's what I never understood about mythical creatures. Vampires have that same problem. They're like, oh no, 2 sticks. Yeah, I mean, it's like a mortal being of the night come to kill you. It's
Hey
like,
man, everyone's
oh,
got a
shit.
weakness, just like Dwayne The Rock Johnson in paper.
They had a lot of steak.
Yeah.
All right, guys, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for our special guest, Max Alexander. Thank you, Max. I'm glad I pulled you out of the audience. That way we can get Mandy back here, everybody.
Hey, Mandy.
We're done talking about Game of Thrones, and we're
And I'm
upset and
back.
sad.
We
Oh my gosh,
replaced you with
Max.
for a bit.
Well,
Yeah.
I gave away some mac and cheese
What?
and some blueberry muffin mix. Yes, to Miss Julie back there. Yes, she loved it. And I was schmoozing and making sure everyone loved me. Yes. Yay! It's not my fault I was drawn this way. An SB's nice. Okay, so we did Game of Thrones.
Yeah, so to wrap it up,
I was
Game
trying
of,
to care, it really was.
It's okay, don't care. It was a waste of 8 years of my
Yeah,
life. It's okay.
It was like Lost.
Yeah, it was
Okay.
absolutely like Lost that I had to pay for.
Right.
No one's lost either.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, Lost is.
All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Are
we'll
we
do
closing it up? Are we closing
Bad.
it up?
I think we should wrap.
I just want to throw out there that there's a little bucket up here. If anyone had a good time and wants to give us money,
Yeah.
if you want to give me like a car or like buy me a house.
We said free
Or like
Hyundai
a
motorcycles.
car.
I'm totally fine with taking your car off your hands.
She needs those vaccines, everybody.
Yeah, if someone could get me a polio vaccine, I would really appreciate it. But if you guys have a good time, throw some money in there for, art and stuff.
Thank you.
And things. I gotta ask, I
Yeah.
gotta do it.
Very well done.
Yeah.
And then make sure, guys, again, thank you, Front Range Brewing
Thank
Company.
you.
6-year anniversary next weekend,
Yes,
everybody.
Longest running brewery in Lafayette.
Graduated kindergarten. Get drunk,
Yes.
everybody.
Please do.
And give it up for your bartenders again.
Yeah, absolutely. Jeremy and Kelly.
Make sure you
everybody.
tip them a lot. They deserve it.
Yeah, they do.
No, you're good, you're good. And then let's just make sure we thank Brandless while we're here, everybody.
Yeah, guys, give it up for Brandless.
Delicious Brandless products.
How's the food,
How's
guys?
the food? Can anyone want to give some testimonials?
Yeah.
10 stars.
10 out of 10 thumbs up.
Nice.
Mitch ate all the
Yeah.
cookies he got.
I've never not ate all of them. And I opened the bag. Yeah, you got to. They're so good. Yeah.
Brandless, thank you so much. Don't buy Hyundai. Don't buy Spectrum Internet.
We've got some pancake mix and some
Yep.
taco shells and some tuna left.
Thank
That's
you.
real hard to eat at a bar.
Or really easy if you're brave.
Hey, that's true.
Because you don't even have to cook it. You
You
can just eat it.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you again to Kara for coming out and taking photos tonight.
Thank you, Kara.
Thank you so much for that. I want to thank Sherrod for hosting this whole thing tonight.
That's bloody Mandy.
That's bloody Mandy.
Mandy of all time.
I appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity, man. It's been a lot of
Yeah.
fun.
It's been a great time tonight.
Good time.
Oh, yeah.
You can whore it out anytime, any place.
That's true. The parking lot's only a couple feet away.
You know what I like about you? You don't even take a break between your two jobs.
No, I don't.
Right.
What, hand and blow? No, I'm just kidding. All right, anyway.
And we're out. Thanks,
And
guys.
thanks, guys. That's
Thank
a
you.
great everybody. We
Did it.
did. Oh, that's fair. We were done. That's fine. Good job. Well, I has. Oh, is that really the song playing right now? Hey, thank you. Hey, Twitch, while you're still listening before everybody gets loud, thank you for everybody checking us out on this stream tonight.
Thank you. I'm ready for their internet peeps.
We're
but I
sure
love
you left some lovely comments in there that we will check later, several beers deep.
I will have a manipulative long distance relationship where I use you a lot.
He's ready to get giggle fitted, everybody. Come and see him. Hey! Hey!
How's it going?
I wasn't sure how much I should yell out, so I was like, if you feel good, I'll just kind of keep it up.
That's actually my first live comedy show.
Oh my gosh, the funniest thing happened outside.
Yeah. Live is different for sure.
And our friend PJ was like,
We have a viewer. There's somebody watching. Viewer, thank you so. Hi, viewer. A little special moment for just you, whoever you are. You're a champion. Nobody chatted, but you viewed.